Hello friends and happy Monday. I am actually hoping to have this video out to you today as well, so I'm starting a little bit earlier today. Normally I do my weekend shipping more in the afternoon after lunchtime, but it is before lunch right now. I did want to start out by thanking Tina. She bought me a coffee over the weekend and left a nice message. I did want to read the message just because it kind of referenced the last video, which was why I started accepting returns on eBay. So Tina said, "You are so sweet. I love your vids. I am now considering switching to accepting returns after listening to your rationale. I just wish the return period was shorter, like 7 to 10 days. One lady asked for a return on a pair of baseball pants after over 2 months, just after baseball season had ended, and was shocked I did not accept the return. Happy continued eBaying." So yeah, that is frustrating. I'm sorry you were dealing with that. I also wish that it was a shorter return period. I actually woke up to a comment today on the return video saying, why did I not do 14-day returns instead of the 30? And then at first I was like, why didn't I? And then I asked Chris, because he helped me set it all up. And then he said it wasn't an option. And then I was Googling it, and because I knew it was an option, but anyways, I was Googling it, and it seems like the 14-day is more for like electronic categories. So it says it's not really available for the clothing and shoes, which is what I sell primarily. So it's a bummer to do 30-day returns and have people potentially rent your items. But I'm just hoping that most people are honest, which, you know, in my experience doing this for 8+ years now, yeah. There's a handful of bad ones, but for the most part, I think most people are honest. So I'm going to go with it for now, and I can always switch back if I need to. But thank you again, Tina, for that coffee. And then I think I decided what to do with the viewer shorts from the return video. You know, a lot of people were just like, just list them back. They'll sell just fine. And I don't know. I personally think these creases are to where, I don't know, I wouldn't be comfortable listing these again as is, and I don't think I want to spend the time trying to get the creases out because, again, these were like a $20 pair of shorts. So, like, if I saw these at the bins with the creases, I don't even think I would have grabbed them because I personally don't think that this looks good, and yeah. So, my internet friend Destiny, so I say internet friend because we've never actually met in person, but Destiny's been watching the channel from day one, so thank you so much, Destiny. I appreciate you more than you know. I'm gonna put her channel up here as well. It's just Retro by Destiny. So she commented on the video saying, let me know if they're my size. So I am just gonna send these to you, Destiny. Thank you so much for your continued support over all these years. We did a fun video like box exchange many years ago on YouTube when I was first starting out. So I appreciate you as well, Destiny. Hope the shorts work out for you. Yeah, I'm sure you can get the creases out if you spend a few minutes. I'm just very impatient and probably not willing to do that sort of work for them. But, all right, yeah, let's just jump right in. It wasn't that busy of a weekend, so this shouldn't take as long as normal, and that is okay. Sorry, I did separate my labels. I'm just trying to figure out what I got going on here. Okay, this bunch is this row, so we're starting in EO. Alright, this actually sold really fast. It's just a very basic Old Navy graphic t-shirt. It is new at Tag, so I did buy it at the bins. I wanted to try it on, and I did, and I didn't love it for me. So I listed it. It sold in like a day or two for $12.11 plus shipping, which is not too bad. I mean, Old Navy does not cost that much to begin with. All right, EV. A lot of the sales I'm going to be showing you today, like this sold for $6.47, and a lot of them are pretty much like $10-ish sales, which is totally fine. We're moving stuff out. Most of these are bins items. It's still profit, and yeah. So this is the brand Mondetta. So I did get these from the bins, and yeah, they sold for $6.47 plus ship. I think when I find these at the bins, I just buy them because I've sold so many of them, you know, This is probably the lowest price one I've sold, but some of them sell around 15 bucks. So I already have a listing and list perfectly for them. So every time I find a new pair, I just photograph them and then copy my title. So it's just like a super easy listing, and to, you know, sell the same type of thing over and over. It's just an easy thing to do. So I do keep doing that. Yeah. I also personally like those pants. They're really soft, kind of like my Viore joggers. So, all right, FI. I love this brand. It's Icebreaker. I don't find it a whole lot. This is just like a neck gaiter, and it is from the bins. It only weighed like an ounce. It's over $20.62 plus shipping on eBay, which I think is great. It also, I washed it, but it had like some staining on it, and some of the stains are still there. So I thought that was a really great price to still get in the condition that it's in. Okay, ES. This is an Under Armour just basic compression shirt from the bin, sold for $14 with discount shipping on Poshmark. So someone accepted, not the Posh VA. That must have been my offer because discount shipping. So I have my Posh VA to set up to do 20% with no discount shipping. And then generally on the weekends, I'll send 30% off with discount shipping. So this one must have been one of my offers then. All right, FB. This is the, I don't actually know what this brand is called. It's CRZ. I don't know if it's Craze Yoga or what, but I think this is the only time I've ever sold it. I really thought Plato's would buy these shorts, but they didn't. Neither did Uptown Cheapskate. So I got them from the bins. They sold for $7.89 plus ship. They weigh hardly anything, so some profit, but I don't know if I'd pick it up again. Yeah, they sold fairly quickly, but I'm not that excited to make $7. So. All right, EQ. This is Domino's pizza shirt. I think this is the third one that I've sold. This one probably sold for the least $10.29 plus ship, but again, this one I've been finding a lot of these, so I already have the listing and list perfectly. It's an easy copy paste thing, so that one I'm more happy to make $10 on over and over again. EX. I don't know if you guys could hear, but the refrigerator just kicked on. I've been noticing when I've been editing my videos lately, and I try to like enhance my voice, so hopefully it's not that big of an issue for you guys. But yeah, when the fridge kicks on, it like makes such a loud noise in my videos. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I am aware. I don't know what I can do about it other than just try to enhance my voice in the videos. So let me know if it's horrible. I don't know. This is Skechers, some sandals new at tag. I got these at Uptown Cheapskate. I think they only had them priced at like $7 anyways, but I know I used the credit I got that day from taking some bins items to them. So I bought, I don't know, 7 or 8 pairs of shoes probably that day. Only spent a few extra dollars out of pocket. So I think I was estimating my cost of goods to be around $4 per pair that I picked up that day. These sold for $28.31 plus ship. All right, EE. This is the brand The Company Store. This is just like a bath rug, but it is new at tag. I got this from the bins. Bins weigh, again, 49 cents a pound for linens here in Colorado. So, yeah, this only weighed 1.5 pounds, so maybe $1.50 is what I paid for this, into $21.83 plus ship, and it sold pretty quickly. All right, EH. All right, we got a Land's End, just a really pretty embroidered floral blouse. This is from the bins. It sold for $16.15 plus shipping. Okay, and then I believe everything else is over here. All right, starting in DB. These are some like kids size Allbirds, really cute. I got these from Once Upon a Child. I believe I paid about $1 out of pocket. They usually price these at $11 and I used a $10 off coupon. Someone on Posh offered $20. I was happy to accept. They've been listed several months at this point. It's been a while since I've taken a bin to Once Upon a Child. We might need to do that as one of the videos this week. All right, CE. Right, we got a polo Ralph Lauren basic like short sleeve polo shirt from the bins. This will for $19 with discount shipping on Poshmark. AB. This is Eddie Bauer. You guys know I love Eddie Bauer just as like a bread and butter brand. This actually sold really well and pretty quick, and I was surprised, I guess, because first off, we're headed out of winter time. Second off, it was a size extra small, which usually takes a while to sell, but it sold for $27 with discount shipping, so I think that's pretty good. And I saw like on eBay when I went to delist it, I had like 7 watchers because it sold on Posh. But yeah, I thought that was crazy. So just for an Eddie Bauer, I mean, it's wool, but I don't know, I thought it was a nice sweater. I guess I just didn't think that many other people would think it was that nice, but I guess I should think that, because otherwise why am I even buying it? All right, DB. Okay, this is a basic Disney t-shirt. This is from the bins. I really thought Play-Dohs would buy this. They buy almost every Disney thing I bring them, but I've tried it like 2 or 3 times and they keep passing. So I just went ahead and listed it. Someone offered 10. I went ahead and accepted 10. All right, they are. This is a Patagonia like Capilene base layer shirt. This is not from the bins. I believe I paid $5.99 for this at a regular thrift store. It sold for $24.26 plus shipping. BF. Pair of men's cool shorts. These ones are not from the bins also. These I got for $7.99 just a week or 2 ago. Like, they sold pretty quickly. $28.31 plus shipping on those ones. Okay. These have been listed forever, probably 1 to 2 years. They are from the bins. Pair of men's REI flip-flops. Sold for $12.11 plus ship, so glad to move those. DM. Pair of Hoka like hiking boots. These are also not from the bins. These are from a normal thrift. I paid $20, but they sold for $56.66 plus ship, so at least doubling my money, probably a little better than that. They are. Got another Patagonia like Capilene base layer. This is also from a normal thrift for about $5.99. Sold for $24.26 plus shipping. Tee. Okay, got some Jessica Simpson. These are just kind of like a flowy patterned pant. I bought these from the bins only because they were new at tag. I definitely would not have bought them if they weren't new. They still took forever to sell, probably well over a year, and finally sold for $8.87 plus shipping. ES. Got another Eddie Bauer piece. This is a men's, just like a utility jacket. I definitely thought this would go for more like $30, but it's been listed several months and the first offer I got was $15. So I thought about countering, but like I said, this weekend was a little bit slower, so I was just like, that's fine. It's from the bins. If it's been listed several months, I'd rather just have $10 profit out of it now. I find Eddie Bauer stuff every day at the bins, so it's okay. Some sell for a good amount, some don't. You just never know. Okay, CH. All right, pair of Lands End women's jeans. I thought these were just really cool looking jeans. Like, I think these were like a cargo utility style. They are from the bins. They sold for $20.63 plus ship. I think that's great. Let's see. Basic Ann Taylor pencil skirt from the bins. This sold for $21.83 plus shipping. AK. This is the brand Sonoma, just a basic graphic t-shirt. Says like autumn days ahead. This sold for $10, I believe someone offered. I don't know if they offered or accepted the Poshmark VA offer, but either way, $10. Happy with that. Hey, Reese. He might be coming in this aisle. You want to come? Come over here. Good boy. Hi. How's it going? You want to sit down? You want to lay down? BV. This is the brand Holly and Sage. This, I don't necessarily know anything about it. This was my son's old shirt. So I bought it off Kitizen way back when. Both my kids have worn it and it sold for $15 on Posh. Somebody offered me. All right, let's E. Jellycat. This is going up to our viewer Paula, so thank you so much, Paula. It's funny, like when I saw this sell, I thought to myself, I wonder if it's Paula, and I checked and it was. So you've bought quite the collection of Jellycats from me, so thank you so much. I'm so curious if they're for you, or if you have like a kiddo, a grandkiddo, or what. So let me know in the comments, but I love that you've bought like so many of these from me. So thank you again. This is from the bins. Paula bought it for $16.16 plus shipping. Just makes me think of when my kids were little. Well, we still have them and I need to sell them, but the Slumberkins, like that was kind of the Jellycat for us. Like we had all of them. So all right, box CC. I forgot what I was looking for. Well, what I am looking for is definitely not in this box. So I'm going to double check that in a minute. I hope I have it because it's going out to a viewer. So let's head to the next one then. CG. Right, pair of J. Crew corduroy pants. These are from the bins. They sold for $21.83 plus shipping. And AH. This is, I think it's Cremu. I'm not sure. It's like that Dillard's brand. I believe these were just Chris's old jeans, and they sold for $8.86 plus shipping on eBay, so making back a few bucks. Right, BI. Got an Old Navy like velvet dress. This is from the bins. It sold for $18.19 plus shipping. DY. This is the brand Knox Rose. This was my personal dress I wore many times. I did buy it straight from Target, but it's sold for $13.08 plus ship, so I'm making back $10 or $11. So very happy with that. All right. This last sale is the sale of the weekend. So let me go see if I can hunt down this one. So let me pause and I will be right back. Okay, I did figure out what happened. It's just that my writing is a little bit chicken scratchy. I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, I thought I wrote CC, but I actually wrote CL. So let's see if it's in CL. It is. All right, so this is going out to our viewer, Deborah. Thank you so much. And I don't know what the brand is. It says DR2. I just bought this because it was new at Tag at the Bin. So thank you so much, Deborah. She bought it for $10.90 plus shipping. All right, last sale then. Let me grab it. All right, so if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen when I found these a few months back. I did get them at a regular Goodwill. I did pay $25, which I thought was well worth it. I was thinking, I said in my little short video that day that they'd probably sell for like $80 minimum, and they did. They actually sold for twice that. These sold on Poshmark for $159, which I believe was my full list price. So I am thrilled with the $25 into $159 flip. Hopefully the buyer loves them. I love them. Like, I've never worn cowboy boots, but these are so cute. All right, friends, well, that is all I have for us today. I'm going to go ahead and get these all packed up, start editing this video to hopefully have out to you this afternoon. Tomorrow, I am meeting some Ben's friends for lunch, and then I don't know if they're going to go to Ben's, but I will probably head to Ben's after that, at least for a few hours. So I think the next video you see will probably just be a little haul of what I find at the Ben's. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys all had a good Easter. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.